Spring is almost here and I'm feeling the urge to declutter big time.
The block got hot, but the man them cool. But we all just there on the wall. Know for the fact that the ends get peaked, but you can't take me for no
My goal today is to clean out my closet and take a more minimalist approach to my wardrobe. The goal is to eventually create a capsule wardrobe that will work for the different seasons of the year, but we're not there yet. Today is just our closet clean out. It's our first step to accomplishing a more minimalistic wardrobe. I've been dying to create a closet that feels light, organized, and full of things I actually want to wear. I'm tired of the constant fight trying to figure out what to wear whenever we get invited to an event or a social gathering. I constantly feel like I have nothing to wear, but I have a closet full of clothes. So if you are also ready to do a little spring cleaning, let's do this together. So step one is the chaos, taking everything out of your closet. This allowed me to really see what was in there, because as I was pulling things out, I was like, wait, I still have this? Like, I actually forgot what was in my closet. And let's be real, this can be really overwhelming, especially for me. I have a smaller closet, so I don't realize how much I actually own until it's all out. Step two is the purge, sorting through everything, figuring out what you actually want to keep. This is the hardest part in my opinion, deciding what stays and what goes. I decided to make 4 categories here. I just grabbed some regular note cards and I taped them on my bed. I had a keep category, a donate category, a family category, and a sell category. So for the family category, I give a lot of my clothing to my mom and my sister because they're similar sizes to me and they love like taking my clothes when I no longer want it or no longer fits. So I do like to give some clothes to them. For the sell category, I haven't completely figured out what I want to do in terms of selling clothes, but the thought process behind that is I've realized with donating, a lot of this clothes just ends up getting dumped in places that we are truly unaware of. And so my motivation to sell my clothes is so that I can end up in the hands of someone who genuinely wants the piece of clothing or the item. And so selling my clothing just gives me a little bit more peace of mind. I know it's still out of your control because the person you sell it to could do the same thing, but yeah, it's just a little extra step. One of my rules is if I haven't worn it in a year at least, it's definitely gotta go. Also, if it doesn't quite fit right for my body type, I'm realizing that just because it's a popular style or it's a trending style, it doesn't necessarily have to be in my wardrobe if it doesn't fit my body type. Another rule is if I just don't feel excited to wear it, if it's something that I constantly look at and I pass when I'm looking through my closet and I don't necessarily gravitate towards that item, it's another consideration I take to get rid of it. I also highly recommend trying your clothing on throughout this process. Trust me, it's a ton of work. It's exhausting to try on every single piece of clothing, but if I haven't put that piece of clothing on for over 6 months, I truly don't know how I fit in it because my weight can fluctuate depending on how much activity I'm doing. And so I like to try on the clothing and make sure it's a definite yes or a definite no. And honestly, some pieces just don't fit your lifestyle anymore. It might have really served you throughout a certain season of your life. Maybe you were out more, going to parties, going out to the bar, whatever, like I was in college, and now you just don't need those pieces of clothing anymore that just don't really suit your lifestyle. For me, I found that I did have a lot of clothing from vacations, different trips that maybe I just kind of splurged, did a lot of online shopping for before the trip, and now I have those pieces in my closet that are not suitable for every single day, but I still like to hang on to them because they will benefit me later on, maybe going on another trip. So that's kind of where I had a little bit of a struggle. Step 3 is organizing with a minimalist approach. I made sure that I got hangers that matched. If you know, you know, I used to have those plastic and metal hangers just all collected from I don't know where, my childhood, and it just was not very aesthetically pleasing for my closet to have just different colored plastic metal hangers and stuff. Now that I've decluttered, it is time to organize. Like I said, I want my closet to feel clean, simple, and easy to navigate. I use some simple organizing tricks here, like grouping by color or category. So I did my pants on the left, going from light to dark or dark to light, and then tops going in rainbow order. So I did like pinks, reds, orange, yellow, green, blue. I don't think I have any purple, but like the darker colors, so the browns, the beiges, the blacks. And then my next category was like dresses, more dressy wear, and then I finished on the right with my coats. At the top I have my bags, I have my dust bags, and then on the left I just have like my jumpsuits, my sweatsuits, my joggers, and my work clothes. Once I was finished organizing my closet, it felt so much lighter. It felt so much easier to just pick an outfit. And also it's just nice to do this once in a while because you have a refresh on what it is you actually own, and it gives you a little bit more inspiration on figuring out outfits. You're like, oh yeah, I have this dress, I could wear this, I could pair this with that. And so it is just a nice reminder of what you actually own. So no more digging through piles of clothing that I don't even like and that make me feel bad. Like, what I realized through this process is that decluttering isn't just about getting rid of as much stuff as possible. It's about making more space for things that actually bring you joy and the things that matter to you. And honestly, having fewer but better things in your closet just makes getting dressed that much better and that much more enjoyable. It makes you excited about going out. It's not as stressful when you get invited to something and you're like, what am I gonna wear? It's the worst feeling ever. So yeah, it just kind of makes you excited to be a person in society and have a social life. I wanted to leave space in this video to kind of show you guys the process and my thought process when trying on pieces and figuring out if I should keep them, what I should do with them, if I should donate, if I should sell. And I wanted to incorporate this into the video because I think it's really helpful to see how difficult it truly is and how my indecisive nature can make a process like this feel overwhelming. But I'm telling you, and I promise, it's so worth it. Just kind of dedicating a day to go through your closet, figure it out, as hard as it can be. Maybe having like your spouse or a friend there to just kind of give you a second opinion was really helpful. I asked my husband a couple of times, like, should I keep this outfit? What do you think? So yeah, coming from an indecisive girl, a Libra at heart, I was able to do it. So I know that you can too. So right now I'm leaning towards keeping this skirt only because I don't have any other long skirts at the moment. I'm not crazy about this skirt, to be completely honest with you. And I got rid of the top that matches because it was like way too tiny for what I had going on. I did wear it once. I'm gonna keep the skirt for now. I need to wear this in the next month or something or get rid of it. We found another no. These are American Eagle jeans that I've had for I don't even know how long, but I will say they fit me very well, but they're just not really my style anymore. I wore these heavily when I lived in Florida. Yeah, I think they're just a little much for me now. Like, I don't really feel comfortable with my thighs like busting out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to sell them first. My mom and sister are definitely not wearing these, so yeah, it's a sell. Okay, so I have these like army green cargos from Anthropologie, and I'm not crazy about how they fit on me. I have worn these like maybe twice. I'm just torn if I should like get rid of them. I just feel like, okay, I thought long and hard and stared at the mirror for like 10 minutes. I think I'm gonna give it a go at selling these as well. just because like I just don't feel like they fit me the best. They're very big, and I feel like maybe they might fit somebody else a bit better. So I'm gonna try to sell these as well. I will be keeping these two dresses. They're similar in color. They are a different style, but similar concepts. But I've only worn this dress once, and I don't think I've taken any pictures of this, and then I've never worn this dress. I can't zip this one, and my husband's working, so I don't want to bother him, but here's a little red number. I feel like it's elegant. I feel like I can wear it again. I think I've only worn this once. So yeah, this is gonna be a keep for me. Here's another dress. I am getting rid of this one because it just feels really tight up here for me. My shoulders are broad and I feel like I'm just restricted here. But I think for this one, I'm going to give to my mom or sister first. And then if it doesn't work for them, I'll either sell or donate. Okay, this next dress I got from JLux Label. It's like a little mini situation, so let's put this on. Okay, I'm sorry, but I couldn't get on camera in this dress. This is not it for me. It's not my dress. It's for someone, but it's not for me. This is a really cute one though, so I will be selling this dress. Once I figure out where I'm gonna be selling this clothes, I will let you guys know if you're interested. But yeah, this is not for me. So that's it for my spring closet clean out. I'm truly so happy about how it turned out. Let me know in the comments if you're also decluttering your closet or your wardrobe for the spring, or if you have any closet organization tips, please leave them below because I think we can all benefit from them here. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Happy spring cleaning!